Hi, so this is my second video on Title 1 from the May 2024 ToK Essay Prompts. If you haven't seen the first, do check that out. But anyway, in this one, I'm going to be going through some more key points to consider when tackling this question. I have also put a link to the full written guide in the description, and this contains an extensive analysis of the title, how to approach the question using different AOKs, plenty of real life examples, and links to the knowledge framework and key concepts. Okay, first point to bear in mind is that the term subjectivity can encompass a number of factors, such as an individual's personal beliefs, cultural influences, and emotions. However, it is also often used as an antonym of objectivity. So, in your introduction, try to give a precise definition and use this word consistently, this definition rather, consistently throughout your essay. Also, regarding definitions, be careful not to confuse subjectivity with relativity because whilst they're related concepts, they're not exactly the same. So, subjectivity is more specifically tied to individual perspectives and experiences, whilst relativity refers more to how the truth or validity of ideas is context dependent. Thirdly, in each AOK section, make it clear whose subjective perspective you're referring to. Because let's say you're talking about history, you might be referring to the point of view of individuals from the time period being studied, so, in primary sources, or the perspective of a particular historian. Also, in constructing your arguments, do make use of the knowledge framework. An obvious element to bring in for this question would be perspectives, but you could also talk about ethics. So, for instance, you might state how the over celebration of subjectivity in the arts has led to the creation of morally problematic works. Okay. Or with methods and tools, you can get into how approaches used to gather knowledge grounded in subjective experiences have helped to deepen our overall understanding of history. Finally, also bring in key concepts, and there are several of these which are clearly relevant to this title. For example, we can talk about interpretation, be it of artworks and historical sources. We can also get into the ways values and culture often frame how we perceive information and the benefits and drawbacks of this in the context of arts and history. Okay, well, those are some key points to remember if you're doing this particular question. And as I mentioned before, you can find a lot more information about this title in the full written guide. And if you would like a little bit of help, feel free to book a tutoring session. You can just drop me an email at tom@toklifeline.com. And do subscribe if you want to see more ToK essay content. Many thanks for watching.